Hey guys, Bob Witt here again. Second episode of Benching and Bitching with Bob. I don't think I explained to you the reason why I came up with benching and bitching with Bob. So I'll give you a little explanation. Um, Benching, obviously, powerlifting, the whole deal. Bitching, yeah, I like to complain and bitch. So I'm not famous, but I'm well known for two things: benching and bitching. And I'm Bob. So anyway, I didn't tell you, but I have two little friends here. Well, they're actually not too little, but I have two of these. First, this is one of the two trophies I have left out of 10. I used to have 10 trophies, but I have two of these left. These are my favorite. These are plaster. They're Vikings. They came from the Viking Open, which I believe ran for 6 years in Chicago by Dennis Brady, who owned B&W Gym on the north side of Chicago. Anyway, this is my third place. This is the first trophy I ever won, Viking Open, 242-pound class. I forget what the numbers were, but I took third place. Anyway, that's my first one, 242-pound class. Here's my second one. This is my favorite. This is my first place trophy, Viking Open, 275-pound class. I went up in weight because obviously I was getting big. But anyway, those are my two pride and joy trophies that I have left. The other ones were destroyed, including my Illinois powerlifting championship for the 275-pound class. Anyway, I lifted in the ADFPA, which stands for American Drug-Free Powerlifting Association. It was drug-free. They did a lie detector test, a hair follicle test, and a urine test. I passed every time. I don't know if everybody was not had drugs or what, but I didn't. Anyway, that's a little bit story about that. So my tip of the day, I'm going to be doing this Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 days a week. But my tip of the day, again, I'm going to stick with the bench. It's very important to have an arc in your back, right? Arch your back when you're on the bench. Not only does it keep and make sure your feet are flat on the floor. So all these things are to make sure so you don't get a red light because you're lifting your ass off the bench. Because if you do, they're going to red light you. So arching your back will help you not lifting your ass up off or your shoulders or anything. So two points above your body part, your rear end and your shoulder blades need to stay on the bench. You can't be moving around. You can't be moving up and down around. So if you arc your back, it'll allow you to not only not move around and get your ass off, it also helps because if you notice, when you arch your back, your chest pops out. Again, just like yesterday when I told you about wider grip, this is going to help you so you don't have to go as far up on the bench. You lift your chest up a little bit, blow it up, and when you're bringing it down, then you bring the air in, and then because it's 1001 and press. You can't bounce. It's bring it down, and the judge will go press, and then you press. Well, you lift up, press, and go. All of those things, if you can time everything just right, it's going to help your bench as well. It'll add at least 2 or 3 pounds, if not 5, or maybe even more if you could really get good at it. I really perfected it. I would really practice those things over and over. And guys and girls, anything worth doing well is worth doing correctly. I mean, it's going to take you a little bit of time to learn to change a few things, but in the end, it's worth it. Believe me. Believe me. And one thing that did help me arching my back is I used to take a bath towel, roll it up in a roll, and put it behind my back. And that would teach me to keep my back arched. And after a while, I got used to it. I got comfortable with it. Well, then I lost the towel. Didn't need it anymore. Everything is in repetition, people. When you do things over and over again, it becomes a habit, and you don't have to think about it anymore. You just naturally do it. So I don't want you thinking a lot of these things I'm telling you, oh boy, it's not going to be that hard. If you keep doing it over and over again, it'll just come naturally to you. And everything I'm telling you is going to help you with your max on the bench, the squat, and the deadlift. They will. It's about all I have. The tip of the day is arch your back. Arch your back. It'll help you with your bench. You put that together with the wider grip. Now you're going somewhere. You're doing what you need to do. Like I said, take your time. And with the back, with the arching of your back, that you can do right away. The wider grip, yes, I told you to take a little bit of time with that. Take a little bit. Work your way from 135 up. Go 135 for a set of 10, and then the next week maybe 155. Just and then slowly, gradually work your way up to getting used to that wider grip. With the arching of your back, no, you can start that right away. Roll up a towel, get used to it, you'll be good. Nextly, I'm going to go to my next thing, my bitch of the day. People, when you're at the gym, please put your weights away. Your mommy don't work there. Okay? She's not there to help clean up after you. So put your weights away. It's very thoughtful, and for all the other lifters and everybody there, it's just the right thing to do. It's considerate. Don't be inconsiderate. Be considerate. That doesn't mean you gotta be a big ass kisser. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be conscious to the people around you. Have consideration for other human beings. You want people to be considerate to you, you be considerate back to them. So that's my my bitch of the day, having some etiquette. Thirdly, a little bit more about me. As you know, I explained to you my trophies: powerlifting, ADFPA, drug-free. I know they have drug-free meat still, but the ADFPA is no longer in existence. Find yourself a good drug-free powerlifting group. There's no reason to be taking steroids. I told you I did take them when I was 20 and 21. I did. I was big. I was a bouncer at a bar in Lake Geneva in the mid 80s, called Hogs and Kisses. Anybody who's been northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin, if they know Lake Geneva, they know the bar called Hogs and Kisses. I know it's a funny name, but there's a reason for it. But anyway, I was big. I really was. But was I as strong on steroids as when I wasn't and I was powerlifting? No, not even close, because I wasn't training to be a powerlifter then. I was a bodybuilder. 20 and 21 years old, maybe even to 22, I was bodybuilding. But I made the transition, and I made a decision. All right, I'm going to get off that stuff. And you could see what it did to my lovely hairline. I was 23, 24 years old, and I was pretty much bald. When I took steroids, my hair started falling out. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, that wasn't the reason why I stopped. The reason why I stopped is because I realized it wasn't good for me. And it wasn't. And I didn't need it to be a power lifter. I didn't. So those are my tip of the day. Arch your back. If you need to use a towel to remind you, for the first couple of weeks, maybe even a month, do it. It's going to help your bench. I guarantee it will help your bench. Bitch of the day. Everybody needs to put their weights away. Dumbbells, put them back on the rack. Plates, put them back. It's just nice. It keeps the gym cleaner and more organized. It helps the staff so they're not having to clean up after you. And it's just, like I said, it's common courtesy to the other people at the gym. So, and remember, as I told you before, and you had a little bit of story about me. That's all I have. Until next time, remember, it's okay to bitch. Just don't be a bitch. Have a great day. Stay positive. A lot of this weightlifting stuff, when you're a power lifter, is mental. So remember that. Have a good day.